Hello everyone, Runors here, and welcome back to Supreme Commander Forge Alliance Forever. Now, we're going to do a map on the Gap of Genesis, and as well, welcome to Nordic Strategy, my new channel. This is the first video on this channel, and I'm really excited because I'm going to now have a lot of videos for strategy games, and mostly for the time Supreme Commander. So anyway, let's get now into it. We have, for simplicity's sake, this as Team 1, this as Team 2. In Team 1, we have Shotogun going Seraphim in a blue-grey color. We have Marty 3255 going Aeon in a grey color. We have Jim Street going UEF in pink. And we have Runors, or me, going Seraphim in red. In the second team, we have Smashmint going Seraphim bright red. In the middle here, we have TSO going UEF white. We have as well Cairo going UEF as well, yellow. And lastly, down here we have Zakalwe, not sure how to pronounce it, but whatever, he's going Cybran Blue. So that is the teams, and it's actually Gap of Genesis and not Gap of Rohan. So this map is a little bit different, as you can see from the hills here. But now I'm going to speed it up a little bit, because in the beginning a lot of stuff do not really happen until, a mid part of the game. And as you can see, there's a little bit of difference here from Gap of Rohan with Gap of Genesis. There's even some bricks here and Percival's. That is just lovely mass income. And there's quite a funneling in this gap, as the map implies its name. And there's some more different entry points you can get up here. Take this upper ridge line and let's, for example, get some tactical missile launchers online here and start firing into the enemy's base and stuff. So yeah, you got that having for you. And now we can see that TSO and Cairo is firing on Jim Street. Marty 3255 hasn't gone in yet because he's a 200 rank player, probably a new beginner at this, and I think I was a little bit frustrated at this part because we did not get as much mass as could have been retrieved. So Jim Street going actually into the yellow here, and Cairo and TSO is talking a little bit between themselves, but they said you could kill him, but TSO, he'll kill you. So Marty is helping them, preventing Jim Street from going down. A little bit of pinging here though for probably one of the teams here, that so Mantis now coming in, and will they be able to take out anything down here? Not too sure, but here comes some Jesters, and straight into my base actually, starting to take down this mass extractor. But stops going after them and going after all the build power of the engineers, but I got an AA online and a Jester as well, so these gunships are going down, but a lot of engineers has been taken out. And a lot of units, a lot of spam coming in here now for Marty. And Shotogun going quite far out with his commander. I'm not sure what he's planning, but we'll have to find out. Another Jester coming out for Zakalwe, and a Jester fight, or two Jesters were here taking out this radar, and this Jester is trying to take out a mass pump that is Tech 2, but interceptors are now coming in, so they won't really have much friction there. And we see this defensive line between Marty and TSO and Cairo. It's from Cairo built this defensive line, but this is a triad here, and they took out all these furthers. So this triad will be able to fire from afar and take and get him away and hold him away from this ridge line or this gap. Let's see, how much have people now reclaimed? I have reclaimed about 559 mass, and there's a drop, hang on a minute, there's a drop here coming in from Smashmint straight into the base with a lot of Zui, and starting to go after Tech 2 power generators. That is gonna work like hell on his power. So if he doesn't do anything, he's gonna lose a lot of build capacity, and his factory's got a T2 factory online, and it is in the red and can't get built. Okay, I'm sorry about that. I got a call on Skype, I forgot to close it. So, but anyway, back to where we were. Smashmint is sending all the Zeus into this base, taking out all the energy power generators, and the factory is losing T2 factories, losing all the T1 factories. And how will Shotogun respond to this? He hasn't really responded with too much, but he's getting back his build. He's sending engineers now to get back the mass extractors. What did that do to his power? So far, he is lending power from his other teammates, though, so he is able to survive this. And a little bit of engineering building of a land factory here, and a single rhino. So Sakalwe has gone up to T2 land factory, and already also has Tech 2 air factory. How are we doing with Runor's? He has also Tech 2 land factory HQ, going for straight to Tech 3 actually, and 3 Tech 1 land factories producing Jesters, sending all of them up here, and got 1 Corsair actually. So he's got a small force here ready to do what can be done. And Shotogun is managing to keep this ridgeline though, so he got that going for him. But TSO has gradually been pushing with a point defense creep here. And what is the range of those service turrets again? They can almost reach these units here, but now some Ravagers coming online from Jim Street, so they will be able to battle the Triads. And TSO needs to move his commander though, taking quite a lot of damage from the Ravagers. And I don't think he quite understands that it's the Ravage fire that's actually taking his commander, so I don't know, this seems like a very dangerous moving from him. And a lot of Renegade gunships is coming in now, trying to take out some stuff, but there are a lot of interceptors here actually going for the defense, so well done here for Jim Street and Runor's on me. And I also sent in all these Tech 1 Jesters going after the power to Sakalwe, taking out 2 mass points, 2 T2 power generators, and going after the fusion reactor, Tech 3 power generator. Will he be able to take it out though? That is the question. And Engineers is repairing it, but he's going into the red, going into under 1000, and just at 200 health points, hit points, it is still standing. So that could have been what is going on? Shotogun has just critted, so he just rage quitted. I do not know why he did it and why he would stop it. Real noob-like, remind me to kick his Dutch asshole next time, so I'm not sure what happened there. So that was a bit unexpected, and I have to say I do not have very high feelings for rage quitters. I feel at least have to go let us know that you are leaving, so that we can at least mentally prepare for it and send engineers like I did now over here to start taking these mass points and get a stable enough economy so we can hopefully keep this unit, because now they have an advantage of 4 players against 3. But Jim Street and Marty 3255 is doing a good job with a lot of units though, holding them back and holding them at bay. This Ravager is actually holding that Rhino that tried to sneak back, and now we see a Dragonfly with engineers on it. So that is going to drop down and say, can Sakalwe see this? No, he can't. So he can't see this engineer drop. And what will these engineers do though? That's the question. Will those engineers actually be building something? And they're going for a stealth field generator first, a shield generator, sorry, and some radar, and a lot of Tech 1P and anti-air first for primary defense. And now Sakalwe got a Tech 3 air superiority fighter, and Runor's has also gone into the Tech 3 air production phase as well, so both teams have transcended to T3. What about Smashmint also has started the production of air superiority fighters, and Runors and me, I'm just gonna sometimes say Runors because it's sometimes strange to just say me all the time. And I'm currently going on a upgrade here, and that would be the T3 commander upgrade. And some renegade gunships trying to get past the defensive here of these interceptors, trying to do some damage, but there is a flak turret here, so it's not going to get much damage done, except landing at the Cerberus turret and damaging it thus. But some gunships here from Smashmint is actually attacking the mass points over here, and there is actually engineer drops as well coming from TSO on this side. 3 T3 engineers actually, so what will they plan on making? First a flare. So can the other team see this? No, they can't, and the unit is just outside of range, so that was very unfortunate indeed. And so he is going to build a flare first, and then a tech-free land factory going for some nice harassment here if you can get it up. And same goes here with Tech 2 point defenses, and going really for a defensive small fire base here that can strike into this base here of Sakalve. But now there's a lot of clink hammers here, so this is a nice defensive installation actually here for Cairo. And TSO is actually also building inside of Cairo's base, and if I'm correct, usually if friendly fire is on, that is not really good. They're having Ravagers just behind the shield generators if they hit it, and you know the shield generators will go down. But it's always good with some extra defenses. And now a Viper here just taking out these units that used to be here. Not hitting much though because of the ridgeline here. And oh, Jim Street has actually got a Fat Boy online. Have the other teams begun the experimental war? No, I can't really see any experimental units yet. So there's a lot of Ravagers though, and these clink hammers can battle against the Fat Boy, so in general it shouldn't really be that much of a deal. But can they see the Fat Boy? Yes, they can, so they should be directing the artillery at the Fat Boy. And now this small firebase have been detected actually, so they can actually see this firebase, and I sent in a Revenant strategic bomber to damage this shield and hopefully actually get to do some damage. This firebase has not been discovered yet. Now it was discovered, this firebase down here, because these fire beetles actually did a good job going down to take out these mass points. So and now there's a large ping going on for this firebase, so units have to be scrambled over here to take out this firebase. But this firebase as well, so two drops actually that was successful, so that they have to pull units away from the front line and actually see if they can take this out, take this immediate threat out, because if they let it keep growing, it can actually be very fortified and difficult to take out. But the Fat Boy is really firing full salvos now into defensive line that has fallen. These clink hammers didn't manage to take out this Fat Boy. So we see some talking about TMDs, and there is tactical missile launchers up here going for the eco for Marty. And what has that done to his eco, taking out all these mass points? And all these missiles is going down into the shield luckily, so they just hit the shield and nothing else. But Marty is very exposed now, just standing there under no shield protection, no bus kills, no volcanoes, so that can be risky though if he is not careful. Now there's 3 strategic bombers now going for the group, the firebase over here, and there's only an air cleaner here, so if they bombers take out that, they won't really... Whoa, what the... Marty 3255 have been taken out, and Kari even wonders what is going on, and Smashmint managed to take him out with the tactical missile launchers. So that was a nice tactical missile launcher kill from Smashmint, but it's a shame that Marty didn't move. He should have tried to keep moving a little bit more. But now this firebase is really working for its money. I think that's what the expression is, not too sure. And strategic bomb is now firing against the shields here, taking a severe pounding on the shields, and that will be able to take out the shields in one more pass. Here comes another one, and the shield is down. Will they be able to take now this firebase out? And it comes in, and all these base defenses are taken down though, so this base is now virtually undefended. So if they hurry now in with some units, they might be able to take it out. And now even Cairo has managed to get a Fat Boy online. So, and Jim Street lost his Fat Boy probably to either some Clink hammers or some attack missile launchers. Not too sure. Not wanting to get more sneaky drops, Rune Norse is starting to build Burst Masters and even a stealth field generator to protect. Can they then see it though? No, they can see this, so they know that it's there. And there's a large group of strategic bombers now coming in from my base, and will they be able to go in here? They will be able to take him out, and all the bombs are dropping down into Sakalva's commander and going into red, and 3 last bombs just for good measure, and Sakalva has been defeated at the 29-50 minute mark. So that was really well played now, and that's what I love. I love when full share is off, so all the bases just explode and leaving a huge gap in the defenses. So that makes it really sometimes interesting, because you don't really know what happens then if your allies disappear. Full share is sometimes really nice having, but I gotta say, when full share is off, that makes for some interesting games. And I have really started getting a Tech 3 Air Factory spam going on here, getting a lot of strategic bombers and Geminis, that is ASFs. And now there's an Ithotha here, that's an experimental assault bot, and it's going straight into Ravager fire though, but stopping there for a second. Cairo doesn't push with his Fat Boy though, so this Ithotha is actually going down, and it depends on how much damage it will do though. It's not firing his gun, so it's probably trying to hit something on the sides here, but some Percival fire is taking it out now, and this Iron Storm, it depends on how much damage it will do, because of the shields are still here, so I think the shields will be able to tank that and hold it out though, but that shield is rapidly falling. And also a Fat Boy is now firing now at the shields and everything else, so this Fat Boy can actually do quite a lot of damage. But there is another Fat Boy now from Jim Street coming in. Jim Street also has a large group of Percival's here firing into the side here, so not hitting too much there. There's a Fat Boy here from Jim Street, not firing on anything though, while Cairo's Fat Boy is hitting the Fat Boy to Jim Street, damaging quite a lot. Will it be able to take it out though? No, going into the yellow, 3,000 hit points, but not much else. And now these Percival down here are trying to push this firebase away, but the Cerberus turrets constantly being produced here, so it will make them Percivals pay and have to work for their money. But now the shields went down, and the Percivals will be able to tank this Cerberus fire and start taking down the shields, and then be able to take out the turrets. But some hoplites is now coming in to start firing on the Percivals, but being taken out in one shot because of the strong firepower from the Percivals. But the shield comes online just in time for the hoplites to not actually be taken out. And again, Cairo is trying to push with his Fat Boy, doing some small hit and runs with it, so that's really good actually. And TSO is reclaiming now, so let's see on the reclaim game, how is it doing? Rune Norse has reclaimed 22,215 mass, Smashmint 9,646, Jim Street 17,000, TSO's 14,000, almost 20,000 mass, no 15,000 I mean, and Cairo around 4,200. So Team 1 is doing better in the mass reclaim game actually. And there's a lot of these missiles here that was hitting the ground or was taken out. And this firebase is still alive. So a lot of Percivals and a lot of build power and mass have to be diverted over to this base here so that they can start using all these mass points, because this base is actually preventing them from taking this all these mass points, so that is really preventing them from actually getting any ground on this part. Meanwhile, let's see how everyone base is doing. Jim Street and Runor's has actually a very good, decent enough base. A large production area for this is being done here. On Smashmint has a very good forward fire base here with some nice shield generators and some strategic missile defense, and the strategic missile launcher has been built just now for Smashmint, so he's going to go for a strategic missile launch. Has he seen that they have nuke defenses, or do they not? And Jim Street is building a nuke, and he says he has built a nuke defense on Smashmint's side, but does Team 1 have nuke defense? I cannot see one. It might be that I'm blind to it, but I cannot see the nuke defense. So if that nuke gets online, this might be bad for Team 1, and I cannot see one in my base as well. I think I forgot because I was focusing so much on getting so many Revenants out and try to snipe the comms. And now all these Revenants start moving again. Are we going to see another snipe? I think we are. With how many strategic bombers are in that mix? There are 14 strategic bombers now, and will they be able to get down and take out TSO? All these bombs are getting in now, going straight for TSO and taking them out, and while all these strategic bombs are taken out, TSO is losing his whole base, and that will be a severe blow. Sorry, that will be a severe blow again for Team 2, losing another teammate to another snipe from strategic bombers. Not having his command on the shield though, so in my opinion a little not too careful there with his commander. Should probably get a little more shields, but he thought he was safe there with all these defenses and all these ASFs around, so that is understandable. And now at this point, if I remember correctly, I noticed that they had a nuke, and I didn't know when they were gonna finish this nuke defense, so I was, let's see, or what do you call it? I was trying to get out more bombers because realistically I was not going to be able to get out a nuke defense in time. Though that didn't stop me later for trying to get a nuke defense online. But anyway, now we see also Cairo has gotten 2 Fat Boys online. The same with Jim Street though, but will he be able to, will he send them in here though? Because yes, I think he can see them now. He can see these 2 Fat Boys. He know that they are there, and he will then move his Fat Boys in there and fire from 2 different angles. And Cairo cannot see the Fat Boys, at least you can just see some blimps of it, and doesn't know that it is Fat Boys, so will not be able to actually firing on it and prioritizing unless he gets some scouting or that he actually sees that they are there. But now the Fat Boys are starting to fire in, and he will be able to think that, oh, that is a Fat Boy, we need to take it out. But he's trying to move his Fat Boys back, wisely moving them back, but there's so much fire now coming from 2 Fat Boys on 2 different sides, and the Fat Boys moving so slowly. The first one is taken out, and what about the second one? Will that one be taken out as well? No, I don't think it will. Will it get under the shields? Yes, it just barely managed to get under the shields, having 2 ranks of veterancies though, so it doesn't want to lose that one.
Strategic launch detected.
And now a strategic launcher, a nuke has been fired from Smashmint's base, and going straight for this part here, going for all this power here, all these units. Runor's moving his commander over here, doesn't want to risk losing his comm, and this whole place is just gonna go kaboom. And not taking out these 4 factories though, so that was really lucky. And still having 1 ion reactor left, so how is it doing on the eco? Not doing terribly bad, but going down in minus now, so going to probably need energy soon. But now wisely building a Tech 3 strategic missile defense to make sure that that doesn't happen again. And Jim Street is continually pushing back and forth now, losing a Fat Boy though. But this Fat Boy is going down, and this Fat Boy is getting a nice rank and veterancy here, just in time, so goes back into the green. And we can see that there was a trying for a nuke snipe here, no, strategic bomber snipe again for Smashmint, almost taking me out, but because of a move error, these bombers did not fire because I thought all bombers were dead, so I just tried to gather all of them here. And TSO just right, he let you live, lol, and he failed. And I agree, I actually failed on that one. I should have just let them fire and hopefully just, well, they all would have died, but so that actually can end up prolonging the game and make it last longer. And Smashmint is now regenerating and starting on a Yolona OS experimental missile launcher. If he gets that done, that will be really dangerous for Team 1 here, but Jim Street and Runos is spreading out nicely so that even if they lose a large chunk of their main bases, they will still have eco here and there, so they will have a chance to rebuild and stuff like that. And Runos now doesn't want to lose this tech-free strategic missile defense, so getting a lot of shields online, but is now going very bad in power though, so needs to find a solution to that power issue. But how many strategic bombers does he have now? He has 9 strategic bombers, but will probably need more to take out these 2 units now, because Karo is standing in his base with 3 large shields generators, going to get another one online, so that is really good. Getting a lot of shields to protect your commander after 2 commanders being taken out to strat snipes. And as we can see back here, all this firebase is taken out now, but there's a lot of Percival wrecks here, and that took a lot of mass to take out this firebase, so they could perhaps send an engineer down here to reclaim this, so they could get extra mass. How are we doing on eco? Runos is doing acceptably well, having a lot of mass in his storage. Smashmint has a very good eco as well, having reclaimed 33,000 for Runos, 27,000 for Smashmint. Jim Street has reclaimed 24,000, and another nuke is being fired now from Smashmint. And where is it going? It's going probably straight again back to this part of the base, but has a nuke defense been erected? I cannot see one. Yes, there are, and there is one in the clip, and will it be able to fire it down? Yes, it was just within range, so that nuke is taken out luckily for Team 1. Not so lucky for Team 2 though. So this part of the base is still protected. And now Jim Street is firing his own nuke over here, going for this frontal base where the Fat Boy is. And how much veterancy is it on that one? It's no part of veterancy, but now the nuke is going down here, and this forward base is taken out, and all of these strategic bombers now coming in at the same time and going straight for Cairo. Will all the shields be taken out? Yes, and going into the red, but will there be enough strat bombers to get back? Yes, there will, and Cairo goes out at the 46-minute mark. And these Revenants will get back into the base, losing quite a lot of them though, but he gets 4 of them back, so he can use them. And now it's now actually Jim Street is going to push now with his land units, and as I said here, Runos is going to provide air cover for him so that all these ASFs can't protect, for example, against any gunships or bombers or anything like that himself. So now the only one left is Smashmint, and will he be able to hold him back though? He has an economy, so he can build more stuff. So if you spam out more engineers, for example, use these to get what do you call it? Experimentals online or something like that to halt this land advance. But now there's 2 Fat Boys here, a lot of Percivals. There are some Cougars, Tech 3 mobile rapid fire AA cannons here, and that is a formidable fighting force to battle against this defensive line that Smashmint has. Focus more on defenses against tactical missile launchers and air though. So once this is going to get in, there's not much that can actually stop it. So I think Smashmint has seen that it is all over now. I don't think realistically he will be able to get this Yolona OS online. And now a lot of strat bombers coming in, taking out the shields, and Smashmint appears to go Control King his commander just in time. and Smashman has been defeated at the 49-minute mark. And as victory goes to Team 1, and just at the end here, there's a desync. So that was a fantastic game, well played by both sides. That nuke really, if that second nuke has gone and hit that main base to my primary base, that could have actually halted the strategic bomber spam. But anyway, a fantastic match, and I gotta say, thank you guys for watching. If you like this video, press that like button, and as always, I'll see you in the next video.